Have you ever walked out of a doctor's appointment feeling more confused than when you walked in? Maybe you had questions buzzing around your mind, but somehow they never made it into the conversation. Or perhaps you felt rushed, like there wasn't enough time to say everything you wanted. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people, especially as we grow older, find it challenging to speak up for themselves in a medical setting. But here's the good news. Advocating for yourself with your physician isn't just possible, it's essential, and it can make a world of difference in your health and quality of life. Let's be real for a moment. Doctors are busy. They're juggling a lot, tight schedules, mountains of paperwork, and patients with a wide range of needs. But your time with them is your chance to focus entirely on you. It's your moment to make sure you're heard, your concerns are addressed, and your health goals are prioritized. And that's what we're here to talk about today. Together, we'll explore some of the best ways to stand up for yourself at your next appointment so you can walk away feeling empowered and in control. To start, let's think about something simple but often overlooked: preparation. Imagine heading into a big meeting or giving a presentation without reviewing your notes. It's stressful, right? The same principle applies to visiting your doctor. Taking the time to prepare before your appointment can change everything. Start by writing down your concerns. It might seem like a small step, but trust me, it's powerful. When you have a clear list of what's on your mind, whether it's new symptoms, questions about a medication, or concerns about a recent diagnosis, you're less likely to forget something important in the moment. But don't stop there. Organize your list by priority. What's most pressing? Maybe you've been feeling unusually tired lately, or you've noticed a sharp pain in your knee that wasn't there before. Start with those. Doctors often tackle the most critical issues first, so putting your biggest concerns at the top of your list ensures they get the attention they deserve. Now, let's talk about the actual conversation with your doctor. Here's a tip: be as specific as you can. Instead of saying, "I feel off," try explaining exactly what you mean. For instance, "I've been feeling more tired than usual, especially in the afternoons, and I'm sleeping more than I used to." Or, "I've noticed a dull ache in my right shoulder when I reach overhead, and it's been happening for about 3 weeks." Details like these give your doctor valuable clues to work with. Think of it like painting a picture. The more detail you add, the clearer the image becomes. And don't be afraid to ask questions. If your doctor explains something and it doesn't make sense to you, speak up. Sometimes, medical language can feel like a foreign language. It's okay to say, "I'm not sure I understand. Can you explain that another way?" Or, "Could you tell me what this means for my daily life?" Your doctor is there to help you, and asking for clarity is a sign of engagement, not a lack of understanding. It's also important to be honest, even about the things that might feel uncomfortable to share. Maybe you've missed a few doses of your medication, or you haven't been following your diet as closely as you'd like. It's tempting to gloss over these details, but honesty is key to getting the best care. Your doctor isn't there to judge you, they're there to help you. Being upfront allows them to give you advice that fits your real-life situation, not an idealized version of it. Finally, remember that this is a partnership. You and your doctor are a team working toward the same goal: your health and well-being. It's okay to express your preferences and concerns. If a treatment plan doesn't feel right to you, say so. For example, you might say, "I understand why you're recommending this, but I'm concerned about the side effects. Are there other options we can consider?" Framing your concerns as part of a collaborative conversation invites your doctor to work with you on a solution that feels right for both of you. So, where does all this leave us? By preparing ahead of time, being specific, asking questions, sharing honestly, and embracing the partnership with your physician, you're already well on your way to becoming your own best advocate. These are skills you can practice and refine over time, and they'll serve you well not just in medical settings but in many areas of life. Now that we've laid the foundation for advocating for yourself with your doctor, let's take things a step further. It's one thing to prepare and speak up, but it's just as important to stay engaged and ensure the conversation continues even after your appointment. One of the best ways to do this is by understanding the why behind your doctor's recommendations. Let's say your physician suggests starting a new medication or undergoing a test. It's easy to nod along and trust their judgment, but taking a moment to ask questions can make a huge difference in how comfortable and confident you feel moving forward. Ask things like, "What is this medication meant to do?" Or, "What are we hoping to learn from this test?" This way, you're not just following instructions, you're making informed decisions about your care. Another key to staying engaged is taking notes during your appointment. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to forget details as soon as you leave the room? It's like trying to remember everything on your grocery list without writing it down. Bring a notebook or use your phone to jot down important points. Test results, instructions for taking medication, follow-up appointments, anything you think you might forget. And if you're not a fan of taking notes yourself, consider bringing a trusted friend or family member to your appointment. They can help you listen, take notes, and even ask questions you might not think of in the moment. Let's talk about follow-up appointments for a moment. They're not just a formality, they're a chance to revisit questions or concerns that come up after your initial visit. Maybe you've started a new treatment, but you're experiencing side effects you didn't expect. Or perhaps you've had more time to think about a diagnosis and now have additional questions. Scheduling a follow-up allows you to check in and make sure you're on the right track. Sometimes, though, things don't go as smoothly as we'd like. Maybe you feel like your doctor isn't listening to you, or you're not satisfied with the care you're receiving. This can be frustrating, but it's also an opportunity to advocate for yourself in a different way. First, try to address the issue directly by saying something like, "I feel like my concerns about specific issue weren't fully addressed. Could we go over it again?" A simple, respectful statement like this can help refocus the conversation and ensure your voice is heard. If that doesn't work, it's okay to seek a second opinion. This isn't about doubting your doctor's expertise, it's about making sure you're comfortable with the care you're receiving. Think of it like getting multiple estimates before a home repair. It's not about mistrust, it's about gathering more information to make the best decision for you. And most doctors understand this. In fact, many will encourage you to seek a second opinion if it gives you peace of mind. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something that might surprise you: using technology to advocate for yourself. More and more healthcare providers offer online patient portals where you can access your medical records, view test results, and even send messages to your doctor. These tools are a fantastic way to stay informed and engaged in your care. For example, if you see a test result and have questions about what it means, you can send a message asking for clarification instead of waiting until your next appointment. And speaking of technology, don't underestimate the value of doing your own research carefully. The internet is full of information, but not all of it is accurate or helpful. Stick to reputable sources like major medical organizations, academic institutions, or government health websites. Once you've done your research, bring what you've learned to your doctor. For instance, you might say, "I read about this treatment option for specific condition. Do you think it might be a good fit for me?" This shows that you're taking an active role in your care while still relying on your doctor's expertise. But here's the thing. While technology can be a helpful tool, it's no substitute for clear communication. At the end of the day, your relationship with your doctor is built on trust and mutual understanding. So, as you explore these new ways to stay engaged, remember to keep the conversation open and honest. One more thing before we wrap up this part: be patient with yourself. Advocacy is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time to develop. You might not get it perfect right away, and that's okay. Every question you ask, every note you take, and every step you take toward understanding your health is a step in the right direction. So give yourself credit for trying, and for showing up for yourself in such an important way. Now that we've explored how to prepare for your doctor visits, communicate effectively during appointments, and follow up afterward, let's focus on the bigger picture. Advocacy isn't just about individual appointments. It's about building a long-term partnership with your healthcare team and taking ownership of your health journey. One of the most empowering things you can do is to keep a personal health journal. Think of it as your own medical storybook. Use it to track your symptoms, medications, test results, and even your thoughts or questions about your health. Over time, patterns may emerge that help you and your doctor better understand what's working and what's not. For example, you might notice that a certain medication causes fatigue in the afternoons or that a particular activity eases your joint pain. Bringing these insights to your appointments gives your doctor a clearer picture of your day-to-day life and makes it easier to tailor your care. Speaking of tailoring your care, let's not forget the importance of setting health goals. This isn't just about managing illness, it's about thriving. Maybe you want to walk a mile a day, improve your sleep, or reduce stress. Whatever your goals are, share them with your doctor. They can help you develop a plan that's realistic and achievable. And don't be afraid to dream big. Your doctor is there to support you, not to limit you. Sometimes, advocacy means knowing when to take a step back and get support. If you ever feel overwhelmed by your health decisions, consider seeking out a patient advocate. These are professionals trained to help patients navigate the healthcare system, understand their options, and ensure their voices are heard. Whether you're dealing with a complex medical condition, insurance issues, or just need a little extra guidance, a patient advocate can be an invaluable resource. But let's take a moment to talk about the emotional side of this journey. Health advocacy isn't just a practical skill, it's an act of self-care. It's about valuing yourself enough to say, I deserve to be heard. I deserve to understand my health. I deserve the best possible care. This mindset shift can be powerful, especially if you've ever felt dismissed or ignored in the past. Remember, advocating for yourself doesn't mean being pushy or difficult. It means being confident, respectful, and persistent in pursuing what's best for you. As we bring this conversation to a close, let's reflect on what we've covered. From preparing for your appointments to staying engaged during and after, from embracing technology to leaning on patient advocates, you now have a toolbox full of strategies to advocate for yourself effectively. The key is to start small. Pick 1 or 2 tips to try at your next appointment and build from there. With practice, these habits will become second nature, and you'll find yourself feeling more empowered and in control of your health. Before we go, I want to leave you with one last thought. You are your own best advocate. Nobody knows your body, your experiences, or your needs better than you do. By speaking up and staying engaged, you're not just improving your healthcare, you're setting an example for others to do the same. So take pride in this journey. You're not just navigating the healthcare system, you're mastering it. If you found this video helpful, please let us know in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your experiences, or any tips you've learned along the way. And if you think this video could help someone you know, feel free to share it with them, too. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content like this. Here's to advocating for yourself, embracing your health journey, and living your best life at every age. You've got this, and we're cheering you on every step of the way. Thank you so much for spending this time with us and taking the first steps toward advocating for yourself in your healthcare journey. Remember, every question you ask, every conversation you have, and every moment you spend learning about your health brings you closer to feeling confident and in control. You've got this, and we're here to support you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts, experiences, or any tips you've discovered that have made a difference for you. Your insights might just inspire and help someone else in this amazing community. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps us reach more people who might need this information. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more empowering content like this. Hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a new video. Finally, if you know someone who could benefit from these tips, please share this video with them. Together, we can create a world where everyone feels empowered to take charge of their health. Thank you for being here and for taking this important step toward living your healthiest, happiest life. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care, and remember, you're your own best advocate.